2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, DA. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Phoenix. Right now, they've compiled the sixth best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Jazz, 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Suns, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure. They found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Morris is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the one. Crowder finds Paul. Suns moving the ball around. A nice shot by Booker. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Free throw, good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here's Conley outside. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously, we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Paul. Over Conley. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Takes a three. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Conley against Paul. Fires from 18. Good work defensively by Conley.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again. Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about the numbers here for Conley? He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
First free throw is good, and the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. And Utah has possession. They trail by 7. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Home. And no good that time. And it's Utah the other way.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Paul. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Booker outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Utah has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Gobert. First in field goal percentage, second in rebounding. And defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking second in the league in blocks per game.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Over Booker. They get the rebound. Gobert can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And here's Clarkson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Now the pass to Gobert. Six on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. Over Booker. And Mitchell missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Ayton, and he converts the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Pass to Clarkson. To end the run. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Clarkson's got 11 points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Back to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense. Delivers a perfect pass.
Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. Pass to Clarkson.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive board.
And it's Paul missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now, here's Clarkson following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Mitchell passes to Clarkson. From deep Ingles. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Count it.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz trailed by 8. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And they pick up 2. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. 16 points for him.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Timeout called, the Suns. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. 4th, Rudy Gobert.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Booker with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Morris. Kicks it to Ingles. Morris inside, defended by Booker. They get it back. Gobert. The shot comes out. Well, Phoenix shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
That's quality basketball. Turn them over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
And the pass to Booker. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz shooting just 35% to start the game. 11 feet away. Here's Gobert. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
And for a man his size, it's amazing how Gobert gets up and down the court.
Paul passes to Ayton. Right wing. It's stolen by Ingles. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. And the wide open shot from Morris. Can't tie it up as that one misses. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Ingles can't get it to go.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Hayton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Hayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you see the raw talent Hayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. So he gets them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Morris outside. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Booker against Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. So both teams making some changes here. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Charity stripe shot. And that one goes long. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Payne. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
For Phoenix, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Devin Booker out there with Payne, and it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. Here's Conley. After the basket by Dario Saric. And here's Morris for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
An evolving part of Mitchell's game, the ability to simply catch and knock it down.
Now here's Payne. Saric with it, guarded now by Morris. The shot by Saric, no good. Mitchell in the corner, lets the 3 fly, and the Jazz another 3.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Now Payne to the middle. The jump hook, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner, and in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Mitchell. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Damian Jones is checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and Moore subbed in for Jay Crowder. And a switcher also for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Payne's got 6 points.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Booker the pass to Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes to Mitchell. Morris kicks to Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. And Utah another 3.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Moore passes to Jones. Back to Moore. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Sharich. Goes up on the high post. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns leading by 8. Jones finds Booker. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Pass to Morris. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Payne with it. He's got 6. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Second shot opportunity, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Phoenix making some changes. Smith comes in for Jones. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Cameron Payne. And Utah with a change here, too. Morgan's checked in. Here's Mitchell. 35 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. He's got 17. No good from 18. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
And the Suns call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Johnson, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Suns leading by 3. And here is Moore. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. No good from Booker.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. No good from Booker.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Well, Phoenix shooting reasonably well, 45%. Booker against Mitchell. Puts it up from 17. No good from Booker. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Conley against Moore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Moore.
A guy who plays a lot of different roles for this team. Moore doesn't complain. He's willing to do anything that's asked of him.
And Phoenix making a change here. Payne's checked in. And so Moore nails both of them. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go with a 3. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Johnson right side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Suns lead by 2.
He has a score-first mindset. Each one plays with a lot of poise, and that buys him time to find an open man.
The Suns shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Saric trying to break free, and it's Smith missing. Jazz shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Kept alive. Back to Morris. This one for 3. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. Morris dishes to Conley. Back to Morris. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Scooped up. They double him with Saric, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Utah has possession. And Gobert gets to Conley. Drills it from outside. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
Great concentration from Conley. The shot well contested, but it didn't matter.
Here's Moore. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Offensive rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And the Jazz call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Then for the Jazz, Gasol comes in for Gobert. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Markieff Morris. Conley kicks to Kleber. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Over Conley. No good off the back of the rim. Utah trailing here in transition. Here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. More. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
This is how Moore likes it. Give him a good pass, let him catch in rhythm, and he'll do the rest.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. A minute 20 left now here in the second. And Gasol with the dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, I'll tell you what, Conley still shows great foot speed. His father was a world-class track athlete.
Ball against Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. From deep, Moore. Rebounded by the Jazz. Fast break, here come the Jazz. The finish. And Kleba slams it in.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
The Jazz shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Utah. Suns trail by 3. Paul surveying the floor. To halt the run, and the layup is good. Paul's got 7.
The result of Paul's awareness of everything around him gets a nice look inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. O'Neal passes to Gasol. Bridges against O'Neal, and taken away by Paul. One-on-one here. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Conley inside the line. The Jazz again can't hit it. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Suns ahead, up 1. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand is scoring off the bench. When the second unit guys have come in, they brought a lot of energy with them. And that's what you need from your reserves, energy. And they gave a lot of energy and a big jolt.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So on the floor for Utah, Maxi Kleber is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Conley in at the point. Count that one. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Near the three-point line, it's Moore. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Moore's got 8 points.
You know, E'Twaun Moore just finds ways to score. Spotting up, coming off screens, in isolation, and right there in the pick and roll.
Here's O'Neal. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. He's got 14.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Bridges passes to Paul. From past the arc, Bridges misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got that bucket in no time at all. O'Neal's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pulls up on the elbow. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Pocket 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, a beautiful combination of power and concentration. Crowder as relentless as they come.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Ingles finds Gasol, and the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got 6 points.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Booker inside. O'Neal's there. Paul for 3. That one doesn't drop. Jazz leading by 3. The pass to Kleba. Now, here is O'Neal. Misses the 3. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Paul passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Devin Booker.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for him.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Ayton up top. 6 points for him. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Passes it to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Booker against O'Neal. Booker the pass to Paul. And the shot is long. Utah leading by 6. Here's O'Neal. And the Jazz, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Timeout called, the Suns. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Gobert's checked in for Utah. Steve Morris comes in for Maxi Kleba.
And over the years, Chris has really honed in on making the three-point shot, understands how important it is.
Here's O'Neal, and the Jazz another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Suns trail by 9. Paul outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Another three for Phoenix.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Morris. Here's the three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Paul Ayton trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Michael Conley picks one up.
CP3 stop and go. Drew the foul on that play.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Paul.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Paul. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Off the inbound. They get it again. Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Booker's got 24.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Jazz shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Free throw drops for Ingles.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Paul. Stolen by Clarkson. Mitchell outside. And the Jazz another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They need this. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
The pass to Gobert. Here's Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 12. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. So for the Suns, Smith checked in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Paul. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 12. Kicks it to Johnson. Bridges against Morris. Ayton, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 10 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes it to Clarkson. And the rejection by Ayton. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. No good from Booker. Jazz leading by 10. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Morris. And the rejection by Smith. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges leading the charge.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Utah calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Mitchell, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Booker. Good D by Mitchell.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And Gobert throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Haynes checked in. Johnson for 3. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Payne. He's got 6. Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. And it's good for 2.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 22 points.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Payne passes to Bridges. Throws it up high, and Johnson with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I mean, elite-level athleticism. Donovan Mitchell attacking the rim. So exciting to watch greatness develop.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Inside, Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to O'Neal from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. 25 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Jazz lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Smith is out there with Sharch, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Jazz. Morris has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's stolen by Sharch. Payne kicks to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop it.
Jazz leading by 10. In the corner, it's Morris. It's stolen by Sharch. Payne passes to Sharch. Smith right side. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Morris, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
A nice shot by Booker.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Johnson with the ball. Now guarded by Sharich. Clarkson on the wing. The pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Booker the pass to Smith.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Johnson outside. Sharich has the open look. He can't hit that time. And Utah the other way now. At one point, they led by 6.
Okay. Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Payne kicks to Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 36.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Johnson. O'Neal misses. Jazz leading by 8. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Utah here with the ball. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Sharich outside. To the paint, here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 38 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Passes it to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. 6 to shoot. O'Neal misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Devin Booker. Utah calls timeout. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Phoenix making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Smith. Ejuan Moore comes in for Johnson. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Jazz, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Morris drops them both. Here's Booker. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 43 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Conley feeling it out and stolen by Booker. Over Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Free throw good, Booker. Andre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. And Utah with a change here, too. Pau Gasol is checked in for Morris. Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. At one point, they led by 16. A wide open look for Gasol. Another miss by Utah. Suns trail by 10. There's Paul. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Now Conley. Gasol with it. And Crowder comes up to help. Gasol the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. And here's Conley outside. The offensive rebound. Gasol's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Moore passes to Paul. Conley against Moore. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Mitchell, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Moore. Then for the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Pau Gasol. And Morris subbed in for Maxi Kleber.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Michael Conley picks one up. And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And he makes all 3. Utah leading.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Ingles against Bridges. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards.
If I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Booker outside. Bridges for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Here's Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. The Suns trailing. Ball outside to take the lead, but they recover it. Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And the Jazz call time here. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Morris looking over the floor. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Pass to Bridges. At the top of the key, Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. To the inside. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. Crowder's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. Tee right on him. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges passes to Paul. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Utah shooting reasonably well, 45%. Conley finds Morris. With the bounce pass. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game. Phoenix has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
The drive by Booker. The shot, no good. The Jazz shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. Ingles against Bridges. Back to Mitchell from downtown. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 18 points just in the 2nd half.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Booker draws the double. Out to the right wing, beyond the arc. Conley grabs the miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Bridges. Crowder finds Booker. And again for 3. Carries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 6. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here are the Suns now. Paul, money! And now they trail by just 4.
There's nobody you want taking a clutch shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Booker draws the double. Here's Ayton. Yes!
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. So it's Phoenix now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Paul. For three, Booker, good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long.